How y'all doing? Let me get us situated here. I hope I don't have another situation today like I did yesterday with everything falling. What's happening? This is your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D. Excuse me, you guys. It was a little chilly earlier. I got on this big old coat. I probably need to take it off. But this is happy pre Thanksgiving. Um, and I know most of you are doing your thing with trying to get it right. As far as, let me just turn this a little bit, as far as prepping and getting your cooking and your meals done and getting things started. And I want to say, when you're preparing for Thanksgiving to have people over and to do your thing like that, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. The dicing, the slicing. I remember when my mom was alive, she used to have me come over and help her chop and stuff. And I used to try to talk her into let's use the electric slicer and chopper and all that. And she just wasn't having it. She was like, no, we're going to sit here and we're going to talk and chop. My finger was all messed up, but she was talking and chopping. But anyway, I miss those. I miss those days, especially this season with her not here. So, a lot of you are getting ready for the big day tomorrow. The stores, the shelves are empty. Right about now, you run into the store, get last minute stuff, everything's picked over and things of that nature. And it's amazing. It's amazing how, you know, we do what we do during this season. It's that time of year where we about to literally get pimped, y'all. We about to get pimped because you go in the store now and you got all this. You got Thanksgiving stuff out. You got Christmas stuff out. You got New Year's stuff out. I mean, they just putting it all in there. Folks spending that money. So now we about to do. On my street, I saw Christmas lights and all that stuff up already, and I haven't even put a blink up yet. I probably should think about doing that. Usually right after Thanksgiving, but anyway, what you got cooking? What's going on with your holiday? And I also want to reiterate that, this is just a man made day that everyone celebrates and that they're thankful and they come together as family and they eat all this wonderful food or they give it to people, invite people over. We should do that all the time. We should do that all the time. We should give thanks all the time. We should be thankful. We should be appreciative. We should connect with family. We should connect with friends. And we should just do the damn thing all the time because tomorrow is not promised. And every day should be a joyous occasion. Every day should be full of thanks. No matter what you're doing, no matter how you're doing it, no matter why you're doing it. Just be thankful that you have the opportunity to do it. Okay? And just connecting with family on those particular holidays. Some people don't see their family for a year or two or close friends because they only come together on a particular holiday. Reach out and touch during the year. Go have a sippy sip. Go have some coffee. Go have some lunch. Just make a visit. Um, and just reach out. I used to be one to visit people a little bit more than I do now. Now I kind of wait on an invite. I would visit people and people wouldn't visit me. And, that's kind of, you have to strike a balance. You want to visit people, you want them to visit you, you got to visit them sometime. I got people that pass right by my house. I didn't went to Sacramento. I didn't went here. I didn't went here. I didn't went there, and they ain't stopped by or called and say, "Hey, you home? Let me stop by for a minute." I ain't. What? Who? Me? Come see me? Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah, we gotta reach out and touch all the time. Now, with that being said, who invited me over? I'll wait. I usually I try to throw together some little stuff at home and things of that nature. I got a little situation going on. My floors in my kitchen flooded, and They had to do a pack out of everything in my kitchen, living room, dining room, so that my floors can be redone. Now they done packed everything in. Floors was done, but I got heck of boxes everywhere with all my stuff in it. The folks just packed my boxes back in. Now, what they did do as a courtesy, they did write on the boxes, this is for the living room, this is for the kitchen, this is for the dining room. But guess who got to unpack that stuff? It's like I'm moving back into my house all over again. So I'm not a happy camper. Even if I wanted to do something for this holiday, it ain't happening. And another thing, I'm always fighting to get that day after the holiday off. I usually get beat out by seniority by somebody, but hopefully next year I'll be able to get the day after Thanksgiving off. And then that way I can relax and I can plan and I can have something where I ain't got to rush and get up at 5 o'clock the next morning. Because I used to be a Black Friday queen. I can't even, I'm glad some of the stores is making Black Friday a month ahead. I didn't see Black Friday sales 3, 4 weeks before Black Friday even got here. Folks, it's just, and people are in the stores thinking they getting Black Friday deals. Whether they are or not, we don't know. We'll find out Friday if the prices is going to go down lower than they have been lately. So, what's on your agenda? Is it family? Is it friends? Is it cooking? What's your menu? Okay. This time of year, it seems as though there's a lot of things that we're invited to. There's parties, there's birthdays, there's getting togethers, there's just because, there's New Year's celebration coming up. There's all kinds of stuff. So get ready. And this is also the time of year where people try to decide who they want to spend their holiday season with, because you don't want to always spend it with just anybody, right? Especially New Year's. People usually pick and choose wisely who they want to bring their New Year in with, or they bring it in alone. And, but there is some who disappear during this season too. You've been hollering at Boo Boo. Y'all been going back and forth. Hey, hi, I'm digging you. I'm digging you. What's up? Let's get together. And the holidays come and they ain't nowhere to be found. As soon as we get through the holidays, they back at it. That's usually springtime, because they usually wait until after Valentine's, you know, or in between. They come back and then they disappear. They come back. That's something to really think about. I don't understand that. I don't know why people dip in and out, trying to avoid spending it with you, but they'll spend it with you during other times of the year when it's not, stereotypical gift giving season or doing some special season. They'll spend it with you then. That's crazy, real crazy. But there's some that do that. Um, and then just because this is the season that we try to be jolly. This is the season that we try to be more loving, more understanding, more caring. I wish people would do this all the time, but this is usually the season. And this is also the time of year that some people are very, very mean because they're going through their own personal challenges. They're depressed. Perhaps they just ended a relationship that was special, or perhaps they lost a loved one during this holiday season and they are depressed during this time. And so those caring friends try to invite them to do things and to come to come by and this and this and that. Sorry, you guys. I thought that was somebody hollering at me. They hollering at somebody else. But you usually have people that will want to invite um, those people to different things just to get their mind off of what they're going through. But we have to respect the space that one needs during this time, because some people just want to be left alone. For real. They just don't want to get all caught up in the hoo ha ha because they're going through their own personal woosah, and we have to respect that. I know with me, I go through an emotional roller coaster I try to stay busy though, and I really try to spend time with family. That's very dear to me. Um, but I go up and down, and that's because mom passed during the holiday season, right after Christmas, a matter of days, and right before New Year. So, and a couple of weeks before my birthday. So it's kind of like a season for me where, it gets a little better, but it's hard. It's just hard. I think it'll just be a lifetime of hard. That's just how it is when you lose someone that's dear to you. So prayers to everybody out there who's going through some things, challenges. Um, Continue to be close and dear to those that you love all through the year. Continue to be thankful all through the year. Don't just make this a segment of time only. Okay? All the time, all the time. Now, let's get into some juicy now. Okay. So, I made a point about those who disappear during this time of season and not be there for you to take you out on dates and, bring you around the family because they don't really want to bring you around the family because you're not at that point with them to be brought around the family. So I just wanted to discuss that. I'm trying to understand. Some people they sleep together, they hang out, they have a good time together all the way around, doing everything. But when it comes time to bring you around family during the holiday times or any time, or friends, they don't do it. It's not something that they even think about doing. Now, for sure, if a person is truly into you and gigging you like that, they gonna want to bring you around everybody they know, everybody they cool with, everybody they feeling. They gonna want them to be a part of the joy that they feeling with you. That's just usually how it goes. They may not bring you around that crazy Uncle Benny or that rude Auntie Jenny, but they are going to bring you around people that are dear to them when you are dear to them. So, what about being in a situation where you think you vibing and everything is cool with this person, but holidays come and they never invite you to do anything? Even outside of holidays, they hardly ever invite you to do anything. You guys kind of do little things, little lightweight things, but they don't really invite you out. Does that mean that a person is just not into you like that? Because where I come from, if a person is really into you, they're going to want to spend that kind of special time. They're going to want to bring in the new year with you. Even if y'all sitting up watching Dick Clark. Is he still doing the... okay, see, that's why I'm out of tune with that. I don't even know if Dick Clark still do that or if he's still here. I don't know. But anyway, I know my mama used to watch Dick Clark and the big New Year's celebration thing and all that. So even if you're doing those type of things with someone or just taking a nice little drive, watching the sunset and all that, I mean, they're going to want to spend it with you, right? If they really are into you like that. Those are special times. But when you have that one that just, everything else matters. Oh, I got to go do this. Oh, I got to go do that. Oh, I got to run over here to aunties. Oh, I got to get over here to cousins. Oh, I got to do this for my brother or sister. Oh, I got to do this for the kids, grandkids, da, 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 da. And if the rest of the day is available, if we still got time, I'll get to you. They don't say it like that, but that's pretty much, I'll get to you if I can. And then if they can't, they get to you the next day. Now, the next day, all the hoo-ha-ha-ha is over, and you're pretty much like, oh, okay, so now they got time for me. Now they got time for me. Okay. They didn't have time for me yesterday. Okay. What's going on with that? What's going on with that? Does that mean that you're not the one like that? You're just the situationship. You're just the kick it, you know, And you know, I want to bring this up too again. I think I talked about this briefly too. Um, when somebody is really into you, you really don't have to question it. There's no need because it's gonna be automatically shown. You don't have to call all the time because they're gonna call some of the time. You don't have to always be the one to think of special things to do with them because they're going to be thinking ahead of you about special things to do with you. I had someone one time say to me, soon I'm going to take you on a real date. And I'm like, okay, right, well, we ain't really been on no dates, but okay, real date. What's a real date? Okay. You going to take me on a real date? Okay. I'm still waiting though. Anyway, I'm just playing. But, you know, I'm just saying, you have to put in what you want back. That's the bottom line. You got to put in what you want back. And whether it's this time of year, this time of holiday season, or what's going through all the hustle and bustle of the bells and the whistles and the holiday celebrations and the parties, it's all during the year. If you're feeling somebody, you're feeling them. Do. Kick it. Find time. Because there's nothing worse than a person telling you everything that they find time for. From working out to barbershops to handling their business to doing whatever else they got to do, but they can't trim out a little bit of time for you. Or she who's running around, I got to do this with the girlfriend, I got to go do this, I'm getting ready to go there, I'm getting ready to do this, I'm getting ready to do that. But he can't get a day or two out of the week to just kick it with you. Or one of your days off. You know, people start to internalize that and take it personal. Now, there is times when everybody just get busy, or you may be tired, you may be under the weather, you may not be able to connect. That's the exception, not the rule. But there may be times when that will happen. But then you get back on course. Another week or two go by, you get back on course and you make up for that lost time because it is so important. It is so important. I can't express that enough, to give a person that you care about quality time. And don't just do it during the holiday time. Do it throughout the year. Don't disappear the holiday time and then want to spend time with them throughout the year. I'm not saying they need to spend every holiday with you. It just depends on your situation. If it's somebody you married to, that's a different thing. You guys is gonna spend a whole lot more time together. Somebody that you're in a relation to, you know with, you're gonna probably spend a lot of time together too. And it may be those particular times where they're going to do their thing and you're going to do your thing, or you're going to go to your family, Uncle Ben's house, and they're going to go to Auntie Rosa's house. And it just may happen like that. Or if it's somebody that you just have a situationship with, here and there, they're going to take you somewhere around someone. It's not going to be just nothing. Because when you get to the point where it's nothing, then you usually don't have nothing. Okay? And I mean, I don't know if I'm making that clear enough, but you got to give what you want to get back in return. If you are dealing with someone and you don't really care what you get back in return, maybe there's just one little segment of this situation that you enjoy and nothing else. Perhaps you enjoy the benefits, you know, those benefits. You enjoy that, but you don't like really talking to that person. You don't really care what their day is. You don't really care how their emotions are. You don't care what situation they in. You don't care if they're lonely most of the time because they only see you when you want this, or you know, you just don't care about all that. bump it. You don't care about that. You just want this. Then that's a friends with benefits or situationship, whatever they call it nowadays, and that's it. Whereas nothing else. And that just depends on what you want to accept. If it's okay. Sometimes people are okay with that because guess what? They got other things they doing too. And you guys established that first off in your situation. So, they may be with somebody or they may have somebody that they see or they may have friends and they've told you that. You have friends, you told them that, and you guys have agreed to come together when you both feel like you want to come together and you're both happy with that. It's a happy-go-lucky thing. I don't know how long situations like that last. I believe that my personal opinion is it will last as long as you both are in your situations outside of each other, and that's how you want it. But when you get to a point where you want something more, that's gonna fade off. That's gonna fade off. And in those situations, it ain't no bringing you around the family holiday times. It ain't no bringing you around the family or close friends no times because they're not emotionally into you like that. So does it really mean that if a person is feeling you, they say they are, they show you they are, and they don't bring you around family or close friends, what is that actually saying? Because it's people who have come to me and they say, Lady D, I'm feeling him. I'm feeling him, but he doesn't come at me in a way to make me feel as a woman that he's really into me like that. He doesn't take me around people at all. And I'm a nice looking woman, da da da, and he just don't. Um, but we kick it. We may go to a movie or we may go out to eat sometime or something like that, and that's it. But he doesn't include me in that emotional side of his life. And me personally, I would say if a person is closing you out of that emotional side of their lives is because they don't want you in that part of their lives. You're not the one. It's just that simple. Male or female, you're just not the one. So whether it's holiday time or whatever time, if you are in a situation like that, you have to evaluate and self-assess. Okay, why am I dealing with this? What purpose is this serving me? And what really am I getting out of this? Now, like I said, if it really works in your whole circle of stuff you doing and nobody emotionally is becoming a wreck behind it, then so be it. Hats off. But if you want more than that, and you sitting up here saying that you love somebody, and they sitting up here saying they love you, and around this time of year, they don't incorporate you into anything, because I'm gonna tell you, if you sitting at home slicing and dicing your onions and bell peppers and all that, and that's the only time you have, you tell that person to come on over while you slicing and dicing. They may help you, or you guys may just have some conversation. If you gotta be home with the kids, grandkids, whatever it is, and you guys are at a point where you know that this is something that you both solidly want with each other, you're gonna invite them over to maybe watch it. Let's make it a movie night. Let's pop in a movie, all of us. Let's watch it. The kids probably gonna fall asleep halfway through the movie, and y'all can get some hugging and smooching going on. Not no other, not this. I'm just saying some close little smooching and talking and whispering in each other's ear while you're watching the movie. It's the little special things. It's the little special things, you guys. To remember about bonding and the closeness of the season. We are in a very delicate time. We are approaching, once Thanksgiving hits, it's full speed ahead from there. We got boom, 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 holiday after holiday after holiday until the spring. So, and even the spring, then we go into Easter. So it's pretty big time of having stuff going on. So you choose how you want to spend it. You choose who you want to spend it with, and if you want to spend it alone, you let that be known. Let a person know straight up. Let them know why if you need to do that, and stop making people think it's more than it's not. That's a big message too. I think that sometimes people really are not clear as to how things are in the situation with who they're feeling. They're not clear. And some will say, well, my actions should show them. I don't call that much. I don't take them out, so they should know. But then every chance you get, y'all doing this, and they whispering little love knots in your ear and all that, making you feel all warm and fuzzy. So what do we have here? What is this? And men ask that question too, because some women just will get with him just for this. And she's like, boy, bye. See you in a week or two. Bye. You know, so people have to be clear, you guys. And on that note, I want to tell you all, got to go. But I want to tell you all to have a very safe, wonderful, and warm holiday tomorrow. Enjoy your loved ones. Enjoy your family, your friends. If it's someone you haven't talked to in a while, reach out. Say hey. See how they doing. Do all of that. Do it throughout the year. Make this your starting point and make it a regular thing. You know, we got all these gadgets now where we can set alarms. We can schedule to set something every month, every other week, once a month, to maybe call somebody or to maybe connect and say, hey, let me contact her and see what she got going this Saturday. Let's just go for a little talk and walk or something. We got time and gadgets to plan to do this. If we can plan to do things for ourselves, we can go fishing, we can go walk in the marinas, we can go to the movies, we can go to the gym, we can go to the barbershop, we can go to the beauty shop, we can go out with our co-workers after work on a Friday. We can do all these things. We can incorporate some special time with those who are special to us. It's not a one-way street. It's not about one person reaching out only. It's about two people making it known that they are interested in how you doing, how you feeling, and wanting to be a part of your world. So on that note, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm going to try to reach out tomorrow. If I cannot, I'll see you guys on Friday. You be safe. This is your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.